This is the first in a probably a series of different videos. These are models from out of my model case. I tried to take pictures or video inside the model case, but it's very crowded. You can only see certain parts of the model. You can't really see that much, and in this way, you'll be able to see all around the model without any distractions or anything being in the way, and I would be able to feature them. This time I'm featuring two Ford pickup truck model kits that I have. So I will just start with those. And this is a Moebius Ford pickup. It's a F150. I built one Moebius kit Ford truck once before. I want to say, I think it was the very first one that came out with. I want to say it was a 71 long bed. It was a good kit. I didn't have any problems with it. I no longer have it, but I built this one next. I prefer this one. I prefer the 4x4 versions because anytime I build a pickup truck, I would rather have a 4x4 because you can do a little more with it. You know, you can raise it or change the tires and make them bigger and stuff like that. And I really like this kit, even though it's very similar, almost the same kit. I just like it better. So it just so happens when I brought this kit over, one of the mirrors fell off literally seconds before I started the video. So we're just going to live with that today. This is, I don't think I modified anything. I just built it stock out of the box. I think I used the steel wheels. They just have a wash on them. And they're not bad. The tires aren't bad as far as being a little more for a 4x4. But I think by modifying it, I could put on larger tires. So it's just a good kit to build. Now, it comes with decals to put the Ford on the back. You have to pardon the dust because it's been sitting in a case for a few years. This is the engine, which I changed the air cleaner, and I may have changed some other parts in there. But other than that, I think it's almost, stock as far as the kit goes. It's not a factory stock. I don't build that way. But this one uses a Tamiya color, which is AS19, which is a military color more or less. But I found that it really doesn't matter. It dries flat. All you have to do is clear coat it. So it works just fine. I've used this a lot of times. It's one of my favorite colors as far as that. I also use it as an undercoat, which we'll get to in a minute. So this kit is a good kit. And these are, this is just a couple pieces of wood. I put things in the bed just to add interest. This is a cable wheel. We all remember those. If you're old enough and you remember the 70s, if you had an apartment and you were just starting out, just about everybody had one of these in their living room. Because A, they were probably free, or B, you probably get one for $5. Some people would cut them out and make them look like a giant cog, and do different things to them. But generally, they're made out of wood. So, you just wheel it in your apartment, throw it on the floor, and you had an instant piece of furniture. They came in different sizes. Small ones and some that would be 6, 8, 10 feet tall, So it didn't really matter. This is actually made by Mini Art. It comes as a set. I think there's 2 or 3 in the box. I forget. The box says they're 1/35th scale, but the scale is irrelevant because they made these in real life in many different sizes out of wood. So even though when you put it in here, even though it's a 1/25th scale truck, it's just a large wooden cable wheel, that the power companies would use. So I just thought it looked interesting in the back. It's not something you see very often, and that's what it is. So these kits are pretty good. I don't see, since this was the second one I built, I really don't see any way you could go wrong with it, really. It's getting a little old now, but it is what it is. So let's go to the second one. We'll put the hood back on there, and I'll have to fix that mirror. You know, models, when the older they get, it seems like the glue gives up and parts fall off. So let's look at the second one. This is a Monogram F350 Duallie. I love this kit. It's a great kit. Very easy to put together. Absolutely no problems whatsoever. This is probably I would say this is at least the third one I've built in my life. And I just like it. I've always thought that the 1-ton wheels were a little small for this model kit. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. But I thought those could be bigger. Maybe it's the tires don't look too big enough, but I mean, they seem to be all right. But I'm not sure. So this one is painted with TS19. Now, a lot of times when I paint this color, TS19, I use this as a base color. And then, you know, especially if it was molded in a color or white or whatever, but I use this as a base color. Even if I primer it, I use the primer, then this, and then I use this over it. I don't know why, it just always seemed to give a better color or better coverage. I'm not sure why, but it's always seemed to work good for me. Rather than go over dark gray primer or any gray primer, it just seemed like the AS19 was better. You know, since it has a little bit of a bluish tint in it. So this kit is 124. I used to have a fifth wheel in here, and I've lost it. It's gone missing, but I don't remember. Tailgate goes up and down in this kit. That's a feature. It's got a step bumper, of course. One of the great things about this kit is it has these lights on the top. So I actually have some of these aftermarket. I bought them online, and I forget the company that made them, but if I can find them, I'll put the link down below. But you can buy these lights separately. They're made out of resin. When they look great on every truck. Running lights, they look great. Oh, there goes one mirror. They look great on pickup truck models, you know. This truck features a 460 V8 fuel injected. So there's not many sources for a 460. You can get a 429 in a couple of kits, like the Revell Torino 71 Torino has a 429 in it, and they're basically the same engine. Just the 460 is a little bigger. 460s came in Lincolns too as well. But yeah, it's a great kit. You can do a lot with it. When I had the fifth wheel on it, I actually had a trailer, a Galaxy Unlimited trailer on it for a race car. So that's why it had the fifth wheel on it. And it worked perfectly. The trailer lined up. The gooseneck went right in there. And I don't know where the fifth wheel came from. A friend probably gave it to me or something, or I traded for it. I'm not sure. It does not come with the fifth wheel in this kit, so you would have to add that if you're going to use but I think Galaxy Unlimited was probably the only company that made a gooseneck trailer as far as plastic. So let's look underneath if I can tilt it over. It's just basically stock. No, I didn't make any modifications that I remember on this one. No, so you'll notice that notice the interior is not gray, it's just black, it's just a dark gray. Most of my models, when I paint underneath the hood, I paint it the body color. I also did that on the Moebius, because I don't want to paint it black, because again, it's hiding detail. And when you paint it the body color, you can see all the color, you can see all the details that you painted in there, the master cylinder, the water bottle, whatever's in there. The engine, you can see it all really nice. You paint it black, I don't like it. So I don't do it that way. So both of these trucks and almost all my cars and trucks, they're always going to be, the engine bay is always going to be the color of the vehicle. So I just don't like the black. And I think, as you can see more in there, and it just makes everything pop. So that's not going to work. So anyway, these are the two pickup trucks. The only other pickup truck I have is the lowered Raptor truck, which is in another video. You can see that Then I talk more about that and how it's lowered. But other than that, I think that's the only 3 pickup trucks I have for now. And the funny thing is I still own them because I just like these trucks so much. And I'll probably, either one of these, I would buy another one in a heartbeat and build another one. Although on the Moebius, I would like to build one and put some bigger tires on it. So, so anyway, since we're taking these out of the case so you can see them better, and this will be the first video in the series of those as I slowly take the models out when I have time and take pictures and let you see what I have. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.